The Abraham Project is a church-sponsored project here in Costa Rica, a local church, a local pastor, and a local congregation.
Our ministry philosophy here is to transform the community through the gospel and meeting the needs of the people in practical ways.
In the surrounding community, there's every possible kind of need that you can think of, and the project is trying to meet those needs, whatever they might be. There's poverty, there's gangs, violence, drugs, all in the area surrounding the project.
The neighborhood's dangerous. It's a dangerous area, there's a lot of problems, there's a lot of need.
The project is located in a marginal area.
Marginal meaning that this community, even though maybe it looks safe, we have a lot of gang activity.
Violence and poverty.
People just having no hope, so what do they do with their life? They turn to prostitution, drugs, and the things that really end up breaking the person, breaking the families, and breaking the community.
Studies about poverty show that those that suffer most in an impoverished family is the child. The children that we receive at the project have suffered all sorts of abuse. We receive children that are hungry, that do not have clothing, they do not have the means to take showers. But even more than that, they've been subjected to exploitation, abuse, physical, sexual, emotional. What we're hoping to do at the Abraham Project is to heal their hearts and their bodies and address specific needs that each child has.
Desciende lento desde la montaña, cae y no sabe dónde va.
Children's homes, their function is to care for children who've been removed from bad domestic situations.
We've got a case of 4 siblings, 2 boys and 2 girls. They're very awesome little kids. But you know, when you hear their background and their story, they've come from extreme poverty. They slept on floors. When the house parents would get up in the morning to wake them up, they'd actually be sleeping on the floor because they were not accustomed to sleeping in beds. They've never been in school before, and for the first time in their life, they're in 1st grade, and they love it. Their house parents say they are so eager to learn. When they come home with homework, they're just excited to do their homework and everything, because for the first time, they're learning how to read and they're learning how to write. And it's really breaking down those barriers, breaking that cycle of poverty and the things that they've lived in their life.
Currently, we reach out to over 100 children in the daycare.
They receive classes in English, they receive exposure to art projects, theater, or songs. All these kind of stimulations for kids that they wouldn't necessarily receive if they were just left at home or on the street.
Green, yellow, blue. Ooh. Your turn. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes. Uno.
There was a 14-year-old girl who was helping me cut things out with the scissors, and she was so clumsy with the scissors, I realized she may not have ever used the scissors in her life.
Oh, good girl. Ow.
But at the daycare, the kids are able to develop these skills. They're able to be stimulated and learn and develop social skills with other children, and basically just have the opportunities to develop like every kid should have that opportunity.
Costa Ricans eat, drink, sleep, breathe soccer.
Soccer is one thing that binds this country together. Everyone loves soccer. Whether you're a newborn or you're on a cane, you're still loving soccer.
Soccer is the only sport anyone cares about. As another part of the multi-purpose building, there's going to be an indoor soccer field.
I'm actually standing in what will be the floor of the multi-purpose building.
It'll probably attract all the young people from the neighborhood, especially kids maybe who are in gangs or involved in drugs and who would never set foot in a church, but they would come to play soccer.
But always with the purpose to evangelize and to reach out and give them the good news of Jesus Christ.
Meet them where they are. You know, they want to play soccer, all right, we'll give them a place to play soccer and we'll minister to them that way.
The church, when it started back in 1997, was under 10 members. Now we're maxed out in the space that we've been provided to meet, and our membership is 350 because we have 350 chairs. God has provided every step of the way because it's not like those of us that work at the project are millionaires or have all this money to donate. We're just volunteers.
The project is always in need of volunteers.
We rely very heavily on our teams to donate their time and services.
Teams who come down as high school, senior class trips. We've had teams come down through college campus ministries, families, any group from the United States that wants a place to volunteer. We'll be here waiting.
This is